what's up YouTube? Welcome to my channel again. So as you guys know, I do some word of advice and things of that sort every time I do my videos. So I have a contest going. Check out my previous video. By the time I get the third video made, coming out to you guys, I'll go ahead and probably announce, my next video I'll probably announce the winner. So, it's free Hornworth. All you have to do is comment. That's all I got to do. If you want to buy some, it's not really buying any. You're just basically paying for shipping. So, anyways, my advice is, how do I say this because it makes sense to me? As a beginner, there's a lot into the fish aquarium hobby, and my advice to you is go bare minimum to start with, and then slowly build and learn. Obviously, do your research and stuff like that, but, I've seen people, buy T5s, and they want these beautiful aquascape plants, but they have no idea about algae, they have no idea about this thing or that thing, and they get into it, and then you're just, there's so much to do, and you're just like, oh my god, I don't want to do this anymore. So like, there's people that watch my YouTube videos on the angelfish breeding and stuff of that sort, and you just get to that point where you're just like, if you did it, it does take a lot of time to do water change. It does take a good minute to, make sure you're doing everything right. So, don't burden yourself and get to that point where you're just like, oh my god, I'm going to pull out some hair, and this sucks, and this isn't fun, and things of that sort. So that's my advice, just make sure you don't, overdo it. And, so yeah. So, alright, let's check out the tanks now. Hey, I haven't done a video in a while, so bear with me. I'm going to try to get more videos out. I've just been so busy, and I just haven't really had a lot of time to do so. I've been working like crazy, picking up some overtime, making, good money. So it's always nice to be doing that kind of stuff. So I'll just go ahead and tell you guys what's been going on with the tanks. I removed, I had some Windolive fern right here. I removed it. And as you guys can see, I moved some over. I trimmed up some of this stuff and moved it around. It's looking not too bad. The trident fern is growing like crazy. As you guys can see, there's a plant that got uprooted that needs to be re-rooted. I was looking at my tank, and I was looking at it, obviously I always look at it from this angle, and I'm like, oh, I love my tank. But then, I kind of squatted down and kind of sat down and was looking at it like this, from this angle. And I didn't like how I had all this extra room down here. And you guys can see there's there's room back there like crazy. I just didn't like that, so what I've started to do is I've started to go ahead and trim them up and then replant them, or like one of these plants, like you can see this one plant specifically has a bunch of plantlets to it. I'll split that up and then move them around so it looks like I have more plants at the bottom, which I technically would have more plants. So basically I'm destroying the mother plants and getting more plants in there. So that's basically what I've been doing. It's a really messy tank. I don't like it right now. I need to get in there and just clean it all up and, just mess with it. So, but, everything's good in here, and there's no deaths. Angelfish are fine. They're looking great. At least I think they look great. They fight like always. It's nice, kind of. So, I mean, no big problems, The only problem I had is they keep uprooting this rotella, and I'm not really happy about them uprooting the rotella. Other than that, everything's going good in this tank. I'm kind of getting bored with it. I'm thinking about trying something new, so if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to comment. And if I do that, I'll probably end up getting rid of everything and just starting all over. I'm really liking how this carpet, not much of a carpet, but how it's slowly starting to become. So, I'm going to leave that and just let it keep doing its thing, so... that's basically what's going on. So, alright, let me show you guys the other tank. This tank is going berserks. In all honesty, I like this tank's fish inhabitants more than I like the angelfish. I'm kind of just tired of the angelfish. I got them to breed for breeding purposes, and they're not doing crap, and I'm just irritated with them. So I might get rid of them, and what I might end up doing is just buying a bunch of cool little guppies and, letting them go to town. So, and as you guys can see, I have quite a bit of them. That one's real pretty. Yeah, you got a pretty mouth. But, guppies are just doing amazing. I'm really liking everything. Here's that Windolive fern. Moved it down here. As you guys can see, I removed that Hornworth and, I killed off a bunch of plants. I left them in there because, check this out. that one was dead, and it's coming back to life. This one was dead right here, and it's coming back to life. So, you know, just it's a great thing about plants. They'll come back, you know. So that's kind of basically what's been going on. But you guys can just see, I just have masses of them. Babies and all sorts of different sizes and whatnot. So I'm just letting that go. And you guys can check out the background. I got cherry shrimp everywhere. So I just like how there's so much going on in here. It's just cool, you know. And at the same time, it's like simple because there's not a lot of plants, so you guys can really see the fish. So I like that idea, and I kind of want to incorporate it into this tank because I feel like I have a lot of big tank space, but then, you know, this is the only real area you get is in that middle area, you know, because otherwise you got plant, and, you know, you can only see them really in the middle. So I don't know, I'm gonna maybe redo this, maybe sell a bunch of plants. So the red plant tank, I sold a bunch of plants, and as you guys can see, it just cleared it all out, so it's not a bad thing. I'm going to go ahead and sell some more red plants, so if you guys are interested, check the link below. I got Rotella in there, so I'll definitely sell some Rotella. I'm not even sure what to price it at. I usually price everything at no reserve, so people get some really good deals. Honestly, sometimes people just get literally the price of shipping. So, but you know how it is. I don't really worry about it. You know, I figured if I could give someone a good deal, why not? You know, when you're first getting into the aquarium hobby, it's nice to get good deals. Alright. So the Hornworth tank needs some more water in it, but everything's going fine. Make sure you check my previous video and comment if you would like some free plants. And the next video after this, I'll go ahead and definitely announce a winner. So, you know, like I said, all you got to do is comment. So, but nothing going on, just tank with plants in it. So, you know, I just mentioned the 55, and I mean, you know, this is just a overran version of it, you know. I just got tons of Rotella here. I mean, you can just see it just growing everywhere, and it's so much. It's just, I'm not even sure what to do with it, you know. So, you guys can see some of the cherry shrimp at the bottom. I mean, I'm not happy with this tank. I think it's disgusting. And, you know, I just want to sell a bunch of these plants off, and you know, if someone wants to trade for some Rotella for some sort of plant, comment. You know, I wouldn't mind trying something new. Or, you know, send me a private message or something. Java Moss tank is doing great. You know, all it is Java Moss. You know, I was hoping to have a breeding pair of angelfish. That's why I kept it, you know, just kept this how it is. But so far, nothing. I only have like 2 or 3 guppies in there, and they're doing fine, you know, just chilling. So my plan is, before this month is over, the plan is to get rid of a bunch of plants out of here, clean it up, and start getting this tank looking like I wanted it to look. And then by next month, get the bottom 55 a little bit nicer looking. I think it looks nice. Like I said, really like the openness. I like how the fish are just kind of there. So I really like that. And then, you know, hopefully by next year, I might mess with the 55. But I also have some news. I'll be moving. So there will be a series of me talking about moving, what you do during moving, how you handle it. And, you know, I might not be moving to a bigger place. I might be moving to a smaller place. So I'll be talking about, you know, downsizing, what you do, you know, things of that sort. So, you know, that's basically what's going on, you know. And I mean, yeah, I know it sounds like, oh, next year, you know, we're what, like 4 months, 3 months before Christmas? That's crazy. Like, you know, not that long from now. So I'll definitely, once all that stuff goes on, I'll probably be doing a lot more contests to just give out some free plants to, you know, not have to worry about that kind of stuff. And, yeah, so if you guys want to go ahead and comment, like the video, share it. Like I said, check out my other video if you want some free Hornworth. I will have some nicer contests rolling around. I think at the end of this month or sometime between this month, I should get a Google AdSense check. And, you know, go ahead and comment your opinion. I really like to hear your guys' opinion. Would you want some free plants? Or would, you know, like, if you get free plants, I'd have, like, you know, maybe more than one winner. You might have, like, 4 or 5 winners. Or would you like to just get, like, $25 PayPal or, you know, like some sort of prize, you know, the value of $25 bucks. So comment, let me know what you guys think. Like always, much love. Peace out, homies.